welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is going to be a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising positions for the upcoming full moon in Aquarius on August the 22nd or 23rd, depending on where you live in the world. Okay, let's get started here with these Moon Oracle and see what messages we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 3 piles. Okay, Aries, let's have a look. Okay, so it looks like we've got a situation where you're gaining momentum, you're working through your fears, and luck is actually on your side this week, which is great, Aries. Let's see what's going on with this energy is gaining momentum. What are you working on? Oh, that's too many cards. I'm not going to take those. What is Aries working on here that is gaining momentum? What's going on here for Aries? Ooh, that's a lot of cards. Lots of messages here for you, Aries. The Lovers. It looks like you've got to make a choice. It's best not to discuss this just yet. Okay, because your energy is just gaining momentum, this isn't really the time to start talking about it too much. You are starting a new path here that feels really inspired and you're feeling really connected to it, but you need to be patient and stay away from the drama, absolutely, because right now your emotions are sort of, you're not connecting with them right now. The energy is gaining momentum on something that you are choosing to do, some new inspired path that it's like you're keeping it to yourself right now because your emotions aren't really, you're not really connecting to them right now. I think you're sort of, as the energy is gaining momentum, it's almost like you're still sort of, you're caught up in that and you're not allowing for the timing yet, right? As the energy gains momentum, we still have timing, right? There's still some sort of timing, and I think you're feeling it before you see it. Whatever it is that you're working on creating, you're feeling it before you can see it. And that is, you know, that's how it goes when you have a level of empathy and empathic sort of abilities. You can sense things before they appear. And I think that's what's happening. We have the 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I just looked in the camera and noticed, which suggests big celebration, big inner celebration. So this working through your fears, let's clarify that. What is Aries doing as they work through their fears? Thank you. Yeah, we've got the Empress, the Ace of Swords, or Ace of Wands, and the 7 of Wands, which really says to me that you're defending yourself as you work through your fears. You're standing up for yourself and you're creating a new path forward that will help you to see the initiation of something more connected to who you really are, your true self. It's like a spiritual sort of creative initiation, something that I really think you're starting to work on something and it's starting to take shape, Aries. You're creating something and it's starting to take shape, Hanged Man. And you realize, Hanged Man on the bottom here, that this is totally a position you're putting yourself in because you trust the universe to support you through this. As you work through your fears, you completely trusting in the process, which is really great. So that is an important aspect of this, is that as you work through your fears, the universe is sort of, I feel like, giving you a bit of a leg up and saying, you know, I see you working through your fears and standing up for yourself and not letting, you know, having boundaries where you need boundaries and not letting the opinions of the external world become your inner ideas about yourself. It looks like you're working through a lot of that right now, Aries. Now, this luck is on your side is a beautiful message to see. Let's get some clarification for this. Luck is on your side for Aries. Thank you. So luck is on your side, we see, is clarified by the idea that you're going to have this really prosperous outcome. We see the Sun card here. So you're going to have this, whatever it is that you're working on is going to sustain you. And it's going to shift how you see things. You're going to be talking and thinking differently about whatever it is that you're doing here is making you have a shift in perspective. And it's almost like you're letting go. This luck on your side is like, you see the Devil with the Six of Cups, and that really says to me that you're putting some things in the past. You're looking at the past and leaving things in the past. I think you're letting go of stuff as you work through your fears. This Devil isn't going to have much power over you anymore because you're going to see things clearer and in a new way. A new way that is abundant and prosperous and self-sustaining. And so I feel like you're going to be letting go of some of these devils that used to haunt you from your past, Six of Cups. These emotional triggers that would send you backwards like that. I think you're going to deal with those right now. And that is going to feel like amazing luck. And we've got the Queen of Rods on the bottom of the deck, which says to me again that sustained, constant, warm energy is going to last. This energy is gaining momentum, is no joke. You really are gaining momentum, and it's spiritual momentum. It's inspired momentum. You're creating something, Empress energy here. And I really think that this working through your fears is like you're putting to rest so many demons that haunt you from your past, Aries. You're putting them to rest. You were going to let them go through this full moon. You were going to let them go. Wow. Okay, let's see what the Oracle deck. Final guidance card. 3 cards, please. For Aries. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we've got flow, patience, and love. And I think no 3 truer words could encapsulate this reading. This energy has momentum, is this flow for me. Okay? This energy is flowing and it's gaining momentum because you're addressing your fears, Aries. You are taking care of things and you're doing it with love and patience. And that's why it feels like luck is on your side, because it's spirit. And you know, when spirit gives us that leg up and supports us because we're addressing things that we need to address in order to, you know, express that higher version of ourself, that higher self, the true self, the non-ego self, that Devil card there that you're releasing, it would feel like luck is on your side. It'll feel like things are flowing. You're going to feel like you're working through your fears, and it's going to leave you with love as a choice. You know, the opposite of love is not hate. It is fear, my friends. It is fear, fear, fear. And being patient with this new path that you're on. Stay in the flow. Being patient with yourself, using love to, you know, transmute the fears that exist, and being connected to that energy as it's gaining momentum, but being patient. Remember, we saw the Temperance card here, and patience in this Oracle deck here. So that really says we do need patience here, and to stay away from the drama. Stay in flow. Don't worry about the external world and all of its dramas. You stay connected to your own energy flow and healing all of that energy of working through your fears using love and patience. Wow, I think I'm going to leave it at that for you, Aries. If this reading has resonated for you and you would like a personal reading, my email is in the description below. And as always, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and watching. And we'll see you again very soon for another reading. Sending you lots of love and light, my friends.